So, you know, he's dedicated to the party at every level and has done John very well. He's been repeatedly elected over and over for 16 years to the LNC and has helped steer this party between conventions. He was for 5 years a host of a radio program called Live and Let Live in the Austin area to help spread our message, and has been a tireless activist for freedom. He's now serving on the Credentials Committee for this convention and has been a statewide candidate of this party on many occasions.
Hey Mark, you need a new hat.
And congenial men that I personally know. I'm referring, of course, to Mr. Gary Johnson, the original, and I'm asking you to support him for LNC.
Since you're a candidate, you can have one for free.
No. Do I have to report this contribution?
Huh?
Do I have to report this contribution?
Good morning, everyone. I know
Or give me cash and then I'll report it. Either way.
I've worked with Gary Johnson on the Credentials Committee since I first got on it in the year 2000, at the 2000 convention. Gary has always been one of the most objective, nonpartisan, extremely competent and responsible members of the Credentials Committee. And his work for this party, at the national level and the state level, goes back many decades. He has always served with honor. He has always served objectively. He doesn't take sides. He does what's right for the party. Not himself, not his faction, but for the Libertarian Party. He is a man of great integrity. Gary Johnson I consider him a friend of mine, and I heartily endorse his nomination for LP Secretary. And please join me in voting for him. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Steve Linneberry. I'm from Ohio. I'm running for Ohio Attorney General, where I was until my opponent got together with Mitt Romney's attorneys. And they're trying to kick me and Charlie Earl off the ballot. Yeah, thank you. Well, it's something we expect from Republicans because they don't have any character, and we know that character matters. I've spent quite a few years in the LP. I started serving my first term on the LNC at 85. That's when I met Gary the first time. He's not the kind of guy that makes a big deal about all the things he does. He doesn't toot his own horn. He just does the job and does it right. Now, a little later, some guy of the same name became governor of another state. So we had to start calling our Gary the real Gary Johnson. I have to tell you that on this last term on the LNC that I both served on at the December meeting in Dallas, the secretary couldn't make it, and Gary stepped in. He did the job, and he turned in his report, and the report didn't need any corrections to speak of. That's why I urge you to join me in supporting the real Gary Johnson, because we know that character matters. Thank you.